I ain't a rapper, I'm a crib. I hang with gangbangers, not rap niggas. Fuck the money, I got homies that'll slap jiggle. And everybody claiming gang, but ain't nobody ride.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Every Other Bar. We have Chess versus Danny Myers. This just dropped on the app. They battled last night in, I want to say, Cleveland, Ohio. A little bit of background between the two. Chess has one of the more respected pins in the game. Younger kid, I think he's like, what? You gotta be like 21, 22. He's young like that, like under 24. Pin game beyond his age. Being able to compete with the best of them, like here, he has a matchup with Danny Myers. Danny Myers is an older guy, clearly in his 40s. I think he's the boogeyman in the URL. He's a guy that I don't think a lot of people want to battle because, you know, of his fan base or whatever. Doesn't have the biggest fan base in the world. Doesn't have the most swag or stuff like that. But he comes in there, every battle, brings 3 rounds, brings energy, and has a great pin. Like he's sturdying people. And he has a little rebuttal game that was shown here in this battle. If you like boxing references, I like to compare him a lot to Luis Ortiz. Older heavyweight guy. Can go in there and compete with the best of them, like Wilder and stuff like that. And can mess around and knock you out. That's kind of what we got here. So Danny Myers, he 30-0 red. Held his own with Chef Trez and Geechee Gotti. Great pin, great rebuttal game. So round 1, Chess starts off hot. To me, this is Chess' best round. He addresses the whole blackface incident. Here, I have some notes here, so I'll give you guys a couple bars. I'm not gonna give everything away, but Kyle Pops wasn't there because he was caught up in the streets. My Pops wasn't there because he was caught up in the streets. Danny Kid's Pops wasn't there because he was caught up in the battle culture. You know, cool little punch right there. I like that it didn't rhyme, and it was just kind of like a little switch up. Cool, it hit home, it was funny. I wonder why this dude get in my face like bumps. That little 4 week, like months. He did like a little rhyme scheme where he was like da 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 da, like da 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 da, like you know. So he did that for a while. It was hit, it was high, it was cool, popping, nice little rhyme scheme. Between these rounds, you better fix your face like a cut man. Cool little punch there too. Danny Myers comes in. Transformer under the gun. I would have a star screaming. Cool little punch. I gave the round to Chess, although you can give it to Danny Myers. It's kind of a close one, but it just depends on preference to you. So if you look on the app, you'll see Chess gets the most in round 1. Round 2, this is where things start to get a little bit chippy. And this is where Tay Roc almost fights Danny Myers again. But Chess comes out. You know, I didn't really get a whole lot from Chess's round here. Not to say that it was a bad one, just no really outstanding punches. Round was pretty much dominated by Danny Myers. So he comes out, rebuttals Chess out the gate. Not once, but twice. He says, I didn't have a scooter. That razor was a trap phone. Earlier, Chess made a little razor reference and said that it wasn't a scooter. Then he even rebutted the scuffle. And then he also, an interesting thing to hear that happened, we'll bring it up later in the recap, but he said, you know, Chess might be his son, you know, trying to be funny or whatever. Tay Roc was being, he said, another reference said that Tay Roc was being a gentleman holding the door open during the scuffle. Back when Bridge Rothstein and Murder Mook and pretty much the rest of the Cave Gang got into it at the event. The rumor was that Kyle Pops decked him. Y'all couldn't jump him. Oh, that's right. It's chess, not checkers. So another name flip, kind of double entendre thing. He was in his bag this round. I gave it clearly to Danny Myers. Tay Roc was just doing way too much out the gate. I think they had to pull him. He was trying to direct it, you know, towards Danny Myers a little bit too, and just doing way too much. And I really wouldn't mind if like Smack, you know, I think Smack needs to have some type of conversation with Tay Roc about his antics at the venues, especially on the stage. Like, he's gassing Chess beyond like, you know, what's necessarily like he always does, and it's over the top. I don't like it. So Tay Roc gets in another fight with somebody he's not even battling. You know, he's just gassing up Chess, and I guess he feels offense to, I don't know, they didn't even really say anything to Tay Roc at this point. Round three is pretty much the highlight of the battle to me outside of the scuffle. Chess pretty much brings the worst angle I've seen in battle rap in a long time. Right off the gate, I wrote it down, it's verbatim. Chess says, "Do you believe in a parallel universe?" I do. Well, in this world, you my pops and I'm your son. Yep, that's exactly what he said. Right there to me, he lost the battle. He went into it more referring to Danny as his pops in the third round. Just a bad angle. I feel like you gotta run that by somebody, and somebody has to just tell you, you know, look, bro, you can't use that, bro. And Danny Myers takes full advantage of it when it was his turn, rebuttals it, and he was like, yeah, you're right, I didn't raise you right. When you heard that sound in the room, who wasn't clapping Tommies, that wasn't nobody getting shot, that was mommy. Crowd went crazy. Because Chess had a part where he was like, that was mommy. That was mommy. I mean, come on, you saying mommy in the battle? It was just kind of, you know, like, what are we doing? Like, come on. He was like, you was that kid that we sent to the store and you would keep more change than you were supposed to. Killing him. Had a quick little choke, but he recovered super fast, super smooth with it. It didn't really stop it from me. He won the battle clear. 2-1 or 3-0. I want to know what you guys think in the comments. Who you think that Danny should battle next? And I think it should be Tay Roc or another like high profile name. I don't want it to be, you know, like a Chef Trash, you know, franchise type. I want it to be like a real, legitimate star battle rapper. He deserves it. He's been killing shit this year, and I think he deserves it. He deserves a star name. So let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe.